Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have probably the biggest news so far for season 15, but it does seem that the 2022 season's intro has been released. And this is some really cool stuff. It's definitely giving us a look into what the overall theme and feeling of the season is going to be like, as well as a few new shots. And there's a lot of analysis to be done there, so we're just going to take a look at this intro shot by shot. So the first thing we see is there's a black background and this purple crystal just kind of materializes out of nowhere. And what happens after that is it kind of zooms in. So we get this look as we're just zooming in pretty much. And then after that happens, what we see next is we see the recaps, which are kind of on crystals. This is actually something we saw a bit of in the season 13 intro, is that the recaps, I think, towards the end were on crystals, but here all the colors are purple. And here you can actually see some Seabound recapping. In this first recap you see from, I think that's from the second to last episode of Seabound. So yeah, that is the first recap. And then after that, we pan over to the next recap, which is also from Seabound from season's finale, showing Nia about to kill Wojira. So we see that, and you can even see some reflections of the recap towards the sides of the screen. Another recap comes up, again, more Seabound stuff from the very end at Nia's memorial. But then this next one is probably the most interesting thing from today's news drop, because this is not season 14, it's actually stuff from the 2022 season. And there's a lot to unpack or analyze in this shot. First off, some people found out that this location is actually the lighthouse from season 2 and season 6. Because you can see the windows at the back, you can see these stone pillars. Even the curtains are also the same, so yes, this is definitely Dr. Julian's lighthouse. Next up, you can see glasses of water, both on the windowsill and one in Jay's hands. And then also, probably the most noticeable thing here is that Jay does have a beard for some reason. Maybe he's just stopped taking care of himself, but I think what the details here are pointing to is that Jay is somehow trying to connect to or mourn the loss of Nia with the glasses of water throughout this scene. Also, I think the usage of the lighthouse here is symbolic because in season 6, this is where Nia did confess her love for Jay. So yeah, this is really big. There's a lot of stuff here. Also, if you take a look at Kai has a new suit. He is shirtless, and you can see his fire emblem on the right side of his torso. This has some people thinking that he could become the Red Shogun again, maybe. So yeah, that was very interesting stuff. And then for this final scene, we see this one crystal rise up and get zapped by lightning. A lot of people have noticed that these crystals are very similar to the ones in the island in terms of appearance and color. So yes, after this crystal gets zapped, it explodes, and then we see some text show up in, I think, Portuguese, and it says something along the lines of coming soon. And also, for some reason, at the very end, we see this brief clip, and we can see the 5 ninja putting their hands together, and we see a better look at Kai's outfit here. He has his island hair with the headband. He has, again, that fire symbol is his very original one from back in the pilot. Jay also has some sort of different outfit here that you're going to be able to see better in the next image, but it's not his traditional outfit. It's kind of like grayish. And then for some reason, Lloyd is dressed very casually. He has some sort of cap, white and green cap. And then we see them all joining their hands together. Cole and Zayd have their normal season 11 suits. And Jay, it looks like, is carrying some sort of object. There's some sort of box next to him with a light in the center. Maybe this could be some sort of lantern. But yeah, that's about all we have for this new content. This goes without saying, but this stuff is really interesting. As far as recap intros go, I mean, this one is pretty good. Also, there is music. It sounds like it's in another language here, but it does kind of sound like a whip. And I'm thinking that probably the instrumental music will be the same, and it sounds good. It sounds really exciting. But also we get a look here at how Jay's going to be in this season, or at least at the start. We see how he's coping with the events of Seabound, and that's something that I think has been the subject of a lot of speculation. So we're really getting to see that here. As for when this season comes out, I have no idea. I believe this intro was very quickly pulled or taken down from wherever it was released. It was probably an accident, but nevertheless, it is really cool to see this. And we'll see what else comes out for this season soon. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. Share your thoughts on the new Season 15 intro, and I'll see you guys next time.